So, I've got a mixture going on here. That's down to the 4 layers here, remember? Sepia white. And so that's down to the 2nd layer, that's down to the 3rd layer, and that's down to the 4th. So I'll do a kind of mix of those, and you'll see the method.
Well, it's more of a scraping than a carving.
It is.
Right.
I actually call it slicing, but it's not even. It's not a sway. It's much more of a scrape. So that's the 2nd layer. I'll do the 3rd round here, and it's to do with this shape is formed really like the straight edge over a curve. So it's like cutting the tangent off a circle. On a straight-sided piece, it would be concave. Yeah.
So you need some kind of scooping mechanism.
Yeah, if you wanted to go in. I mean, it has a very organic feel then, because you're going inside. Sorry?
How do you get an even number pulling those?
Well, when I started this morning, when I started this morning, I do that one, then I do the opposite one, then I do that one, then I do that one, and then I just fill in the spaces. So then it forms itself. That's the 3rd one. And you can see, obviously, well, it's slightly bigger, but the more you go down, the more you're going to get a bigger oval.
And is this completely done?
But completely, yeah, that is dust.
Yeah.
Because if you, hence the mask,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because
nobody sneezes.
Because if you do it when it's leather hard, there's too much give in it, and it starts to bend. So I'll do it here.
I don't think it's as simple as it
No, it's been made to look easy by someone who's expert.
Non-perfect oval. I can see myself getting kind of.
Is it a standing knife that's been used for other things that you're using? You always get.
I buy. I just buy new blades, replacement blades. Yeah, they're much better if it's sharper, because what happens is with this, if I'm doing a big piece, by the time I've finished, and it's an all-over pattern rather than a random pattern, by the time I've finished it, this will be slightly blunt. And all it does is, it does work, but you have to push a bit harder. So it's much better to use brand new sharp ones if you're going to do a big lot. So I get through quite a few of them. So it's best to use brand new, not old ones. So you can see the sort of circles change. That is narrower looking than that because I've had to take it back a bit more.
Or to get down to the 4th layer.
Yeah, so that's the 4th layer. And actually I'd stop there. That's about as, I mean, I have on the one that you've got, which is over there, I think. There. Yeah, the blue one there. Yep. Have a look at it. Is
very close.
Yeah, the middle lot, if I just show that there, that bit is sort of paper thin there, so I have to be careful. So what I would do is, like I'd have here, I'd stop, and then do the soft firing, and then sand it back a bit more after the soft firing. And then that'll take it down a little bit more, but it won't take it down so much that it'll...
So you do fire them twice?
Yeah, I do for these and those, but not the water erosion ones, don't need it.
So why do you need to fire them twice?
For sanding.
Be able to do the sanding.
To do that, but also to give that kind of sharpness, because even though that looks fairly sharp, once it's been, if that didn't have a soft firing, this bit doesn't get polished so well. It's to do with getting a good satin matte feel as well.
Yeah. So you fire to 900? Or
about 980,
980.
and then I do the high firing.